How much cooler would Amelia Earhart would be so. I mean, people know who she is, but like I had to, ask what really happened. She would be a cultural icon if she just had double D's. If she just had rockin' tits. If Amelia Earhart
what are you
rockin'
talking about?
She would be like that. The Arm and Hammer girl. There would be tattoos, merch, old museums. There would be dude. If she had rockin' tits,
look up Amelia
And you
Earhart.
pause time and grab them.
All right, people, if you're listening, I got to remember to do this every time. We got to do like a short clip of this, but like and subscribe, motherfuckers. If you're watching, please, for the love of God, subscribe, comment, do something. Let us know that this is not all in vain. Please, for the love of God.
Jesus Christ. We've been doing it for a while now. Not a lot of traction.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
And if you are already subscribed, remember, unsubscribe and resubscribe. Unsubscribe, resubscribe. Do that 5 times.
Do it 5 times.
And then let the videos, cue all our episodes up, play them on loop while you sleep. Play them in your living room so you don't have to see the light. Put it on silent. Let your cat watch.
Has anybody else have this problem where my YouTube algorithm has discovered, like, if I fall asleep, so anytime I play a short clip, the next episode, it just takes a chance that I'm asleep and plays a full-length. It always goes to a full-length 3-hour podcast.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Does anybody else do that?
I generally fall asleep to like Netflix or like a series.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Let's play a game. Everyone pull out their YouTube, and we all have to name the first 5 videos that are in, in our algorithm.
Here, you can see mine.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, the TV's off, or it's not projecting anymore. I don't know why. So mine is Protect Our Parks, 8, Jordan Peterson and My Pillow Guy impressions. 10 things Minnesota Vikings wide receiver Justin Jefferson can't live without.
Wait. So what do we just listen the first 5 videos?
The first 5 videos.
Oh, all right. Don Rickles pranks Frank Sinatra. I love that one. I've seen it. Eric Person shows card, but it backfires. It's a poker video. Then Tim Dillon, Louis C.K. podcast. Then this is why Tom DeWan is unbeatable. Another poker thing. And then I've got like a bunch of math stuff. Math and science, aviation. I'm on my YouTube. There's a lot of evidence on my YouTube algorithm that I am simply an autistic man. You know what I mean? It's like trains and planes and freaking blocks.
This pod is getting autistic as hell.
You think so?
Our recent episodes, dude.
Why?
What are we doing today? Flight?
Airplanes?
We're doing airplanes today?
Airplanes, first of all, wait a minute.
I love it, but
Airplanes
that's
rule. Airplanes rule.
That's exactly my point.
All right, you might have a point, though.
I'm so jacked for the episode, but I'm just saying it's getting a little autistic.
Yeah, next one is going to be just
Last
straight
time
up
we
trains.
We just did Austin.
Yeah, Austin was good, though. That was a good episode.
Yeah.
Listen, the best podcasters are artistic. Have you ever met any of your heroes?
One.
You know what I'm saying? How autistic was he?
Brett Favre.
Oh, come on.
That guy was awesome.
Yeah, but
Definitely something wrong with him.
yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Anyone that can send out a dick pic with a dick like that, there's something wrong with them.
Oh, is that a thing? He sent out a dick pic?
Yeah, that was in like 2009.
Was it a good dick? Not a good dick?
It's a really bad dick.
Yeah.
Really?
He's a very good quarterback.
With a bad dick. That's surprising. You'd think to have the confidence to be in the league like that.
Maybe
I mean,
nobody
to have
told
the
him.
confidence to just throw 400 interceptions throughout your career and just also have a tiny dick. To fucking just gunsling it like Favre did, but just not have a fucking piece down there. That is pretty funny.
Was throwing the ball so hard he would like dislocate receivers' hands and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fingers on
Yeah, Donald Driver.
Yeah, big
Broken
dicks are
fingers.
overrated, dude. I'm telling you. They're overrated. I'm telling you.
They are. Actually, little dicks are kind of...
They're kind of in right
They're
now.
kind of in. They're
right
kind of
now.
having a moment, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Girls kind of like it right now. Yeah, things are going.
I will say, I think I do get a lot of like, I do get, you know, those girls who do like they'll do, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like reels on Instagram where they'll be like 9-inch dick. 8-inch dick. 4-inch dick.
Yeah.
I get a lot of those.
That's pretty funny.
Hey guys, I just wanted to take a moment to suck some corporate dick for you. Big Laugh Comedy. They're the company that pays for the studio time for us to be able to do this podcast, so we're very, very grateful. Go see a show with them. www.blcomedy.com to get your tickets today. So if you're looking for a fun night out or something to do while you're visiting in Austin, perhaps you'd like to attack a comedian. It's a good way to see where there's going to be large groups of people. If you'd like to perhaps, prepare some sort of explosive device. If you're looking for the most bang for your buck when it comes to bombing, check out Big Laugh Comedy. They have the best shows in town. We love them. We love them to death. All you have to do is sign up for the VIP list. Go to www.blcomedy.com/VIP and sign up. Even if you don't win free tickets, you will be a part of the exclusive group that gets first dibs on tickets, exclusive discounts, exclusive content, and you can bomb this city. Big Laugh Comedy. It's what we're here to do.
Oh shit.
Whatever, dude. I got what I got. It's not changing now.
I'm getting a lot of those, and I'm getting a lot of these fake gold digger videos. Have you been seeing these where it's like a girl taking a picture in front of a car?
Yeah.
And then the guy comes up and tries to hit on her, and she's like, "Fuck you, you're ugly, your
Yeah, and then
shirt's
he
like."
gets in the car.
And then he's like, "Fuck you, get off my car." And she's like, "Wait, this is your car?"
yeah. Those are such bullshit.
I know, but I watch all of them.
Because you kind of want to live that life.
I want to live that life so
You're
bad.
vicariously like, oh, I want that. I want to
That's
do
what's
that.
really
Yeah,
happening.
Yeah,
but I know they're fake.
Yeah.
But I watch them all the
but
way.
you
I'm
can still
like,
live.
how,
but
what's
it's the
this?
same way like a movie's fake, but it still rips
But a
to watch.
couple of them, there's like one or two I've seen where it's like, was that real?
Yeah.
That one felt kind of real.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand where that whole genre kind of emerged from. This fake testimonial.
Yeah, it's me. And
It's guys like
it's
him.
guys like
Because
me.
I just think like
I mean, me too. I'm talking shit, but yeah, I get him too.
Also, the ones that are like, it's like a girl thinks she's being surprised, and she's got like a bunch of big note cards, and she's like, she doesn't see what's on the note cards, but she's like playing them one by one, and one of them says, like, last year, next, I went to Cabo, next, and I cheated on my boyfriend.
no.
And they're always like them confessing horrible things, and then the boyfriend being like, yeah, I know you were cheating on me.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I don't see those.
Those
Oh
are
my
fun
God.
too.
imagine because there's a lot of thought being put into those, and imagine being the person that's like, that's my career. Is I just make fake testimonials on Instagram.
Listen, at this point, I'll take anything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll do whatever
do
content
whatever.
is gonna take my
guess.
career at this
Yeah,
point.
Sure. Fuck it, let's do it. I might start doing porn.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst backup plan. Worked for Stallone. He went
Dude,
porn back to movie star.
I gotta do something.
You could be the first successful comic that transitions from porn. I don't think that's been done yet.
Oh, look at us, yeah.
There's females, right? Or maybe
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong. Actually, I can't think of
But
anybody.
like touring comic that that like is selling out theaters and.
Screech was the last one.
come by.
Dustin Diamond.
Yeah, Dustin Diamond had a dildo of his dick made, and
That's
he did
right,
porn.
that's
and
right.
He was selling out clubs for a little bit.
I've heard he's an.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Everyone-
dead.
Everyone
He's
said, "Oh, he's
dead?
dead."
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did he
RIP.
die?
He died very quickly. He claimed that he got cancer
God.
from staying in shitty hotel rooms.
Yeah, that was a weird way to say that.
Thank
He died
God.
very quickly.
Thank
I
God
said,
he didn't
when did he
suffer.
die?
I think
Thank
it
God he
was,
didn't suffer.
2000. No, it was like they announced he had cancer, and then like 2 months later he was dead.
That is the way to do it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he claimed it was from having to stay in shitty hotel rooms and
Yeah.
breathing in asbestos.
Yeah, well, that'll happen to you.
I got a lump going on right now, and my doctor is very concerned about
Oh, fuck.
it. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Fucking
you wanna-
aliens.
There was a UFO thing in
All right, yeah.
Las
Let's talk
Vegas.
about before we get into aviation. Let's talk about this real quick.
And before we get into
Everywhere.
this real quick, how about a big happy birthday for my guy, Darian?
Yeah.
Come on, happy birthday.
Thank you,
We
thank
celebrate
you.
these things.
Yes,
Another
we
one
do.
down.
Thank you.
Things are going good. Looking
are-
great.
things are-
Prime of your life. You're
I know.
entering
I
it.
feel great. I do
Yeah.
feel like this is the problem. I will say, dude, like last night, just yesterday, even just like on Instagram and everybody reaching out and fucking. I mean, it's the. I've never felt so loved, like legitimately, like on a birthday.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and
Right.
it felt really good. I felt really at like I've said this I think a few weeks in a row on the podcast now, but I'm going to say it again. Austin is home.
Yeah.
Everyone I love is here. You guys are my family.
And
You know
I
what
feel
mean?
the same way, and I'm so happy that you feel this way now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but my difference is that I was so popular in high school. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like I was
just
the
don't
man.
believe you a lot.
You
when you
just
say that.
wait until my friends start coming around. I was
We
literally-
are your friends, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm your best friend. You act like I don't know your life. I'm your best friend.
But listen.
Yeah.
Here you see how I am here.
Yeah.
It was exactly the same.
Right.
Right. So you're getting all this admiration and love and acceptance here, and it feels great because it's the first time it's really happening to you. This has happened to me every stage of everywhere I've been in my life.
You're
every
such a
job
prick.
I've
You're
had.
such a prick.
Everybody's
You're
loved
such an
me.
asshole. Yeah.
All right, aliens.
You totally took something. I mean, how did that even just happen? Somehow I feel like a loser now. What the fuck is that about, dude? All right, everybody's talking about this though. There has been a UFO sighting, which seems to be different than a lot of what's happened previously. So let's walk through it real quick. What happened?
So what had happened was there was a body cam footage from a police officer that showed something falling out of the sky very clearly.
Yeah.
So one police officer actually saw it.
Do we have that video?
Yeah, we'll have all
Okay.
of that if we get to the kid. And then there was a call from a family, and the kid is like, "Hey, something just crashed in our backyard. There's these two
Beings or whatever.
beings.
Yeah.
They're like 8 to 10 feet tall. They have really big eyes. They're very skinny. They're not human." So then the police officer shows up to the house, and he goes, and then the kid's telling the police officer the same thing they said on the 911 call. And the police officer's like, "Honestly, the only reason I'm taking this seriously,"
But if it's just Scott Ward and Mumford.
he goes, "Honestly, the only reason I'm taking this seriously is because one of my partners says they saw it fall out of the sky."
Wow.
So which is also such a fucked up thing for a cop to say.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's
kind of
pretty
like,
fucked up.
normally I wouldn't take this seriously, but one of the other cops said it was true.
Yeah.
So, and then that's pretty much what happened. And then on Twitter, there was the kid that made the call, did like a confessional video, and he's like, "Hey, this is just my experience. I don't want clout. I don't want fame."
Yeah,
And,
but this is what
let's see if we can
happened.
pull that up.
Okay,
If we can
let's
find-
see the body cam footage first.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the video from this. Like, this is
Yeah,
the
go
one.
for it. Go for
okay.
it.
It landed in their yard and they saw someone or something come out of it. Several people did see a flash go across the sky last week, but this one family says that they actually saw, quote, non-human beings getting out. This
Dogs.
Nation's Nancy Liu has more on this.
Just a couple of cats, dude.
Hey,
Oh, heroic! Why do they gotta make it too easy?
You're so stupid, dude.
Time with the Trisha talking knowledge.
Oh, heroic and Nancy Rue.
Dude, you gotta stop.
That's why I took the mothership shirt off.
Yeah.
Because I knew something like that was gonna happen.
I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually we terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like
Okay.
8 foot. 9
Dude.
feet, 10 foot, I don't know.
Jeez, could you imagine that shit?
This is on mainstream
Other
news.
members of the man's family also reported seeing the creatures, and an
UFO falling out
investigation
of the
by
sky.
next star station KLAS uncovered an extraordinary sequence of events
Holy
from around
shit.
midnight on May 1st.
I'm so nervous right now.
Just minutes before the 911 call, the body cam of a Las Vegas police officer had captured this, something falling from the sky. That added eerie context for the officer who responded to the 911 call.
I have butterflies, bro. Everyone saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
That night, there were several reports of flashes in the sky stretching across California, Nevada, and Utah. And a drone captured some ring-like
nuts.
markings in the family's
Just
Las
aiming
Vegas
for some dude's
backyard.
pool. Let's go swimming.
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious.
Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth.
It's John Heft.
They're shiny eyes.
While there have been similar reports and sightings,
Go try to
over
find the
the
kid's
decades,
confessional
this,
now. It's definitely on
Vegas
Twitter.
incident
Dude, that's
is being taken
wild,
more
man.
seriously, given the recent claims.
If you just
of-
go to Twitter
Is
and
it?
type in.
Is it this? This might be something else.
Dude, so
Just in the Explorer. Just search Las Vegas UFO.
They're totally because they easily could have just covered this up, right?
Right, and there was like reports of like the Men in Black shit.
Right. So
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
So like they're on purpose. They're.
Banks are collapsing. They need some.
You're back on your shit.
Yeah,
dude.
no.
Already. The first thing Josh is already on the banks are collapsing.
Yeah,
shit.
banks are collapsing, and they're talking about a cyber attack is going to happen. So instead of maybe blame an outside source. You know what I mean? That way you can have a perpetual war.
Yeah, it's Muslims.
Because if you
they're here, dude. Wow, man. This is fucking. I don't know,
There it
man.
is.
This,
Yep, let's
this
watch
is him.
this.
This is him. All right.
Yep.
No, pause it real quick.
Sorry,
Is this who? What is this? The police body cam?
No, so now this is the kid in his backyard
Okay,
with the
okay.
photo.
Now here's my question because I also heard that there was body cam foot. Don't leave this. I heard there was body cam footage that mysteriously cuts off though. Is that true or no?
We just watched.
Oh,
the
it does,
body
yeah.
cam footage.
Because there's a again in this guy's longer version where I don't know where it is, but he includes the police officer's body cam footage, and when he goes to the backyard, it blacks out for classified reasons.
We'll find.
It says
we'll find
classified
It does.
reasons?
It says that's what the news that said that this is for private property reasons.
All right,
blocked
play this.
it out,
Play
yeah.
this. Play this. Play this.
Here's a video.
Simpsons.
So I don't see it.
I don't see
Where are
anything.
they saying they see it right now? I don't see anything.
I don't see anything either. Where?
It's supposed to be like somewhere over here, I guess.
I don't see shit.
I don't see it.
Nothing convincing.
This
me.
isn't what I'm looking for either. This
Okay,
is
hold on. I want to see what this kid says though.
Yeah, this isn't the full video of that.
That's a dog. And then you just added creepy music. It
Where's
means
the
nothing.
big eyes?
It means nothing. It means nothing. Skip forward though. See if he talks a little bit in this.
No, this is just a little super cut. Oh, so maybe this is the police photo? No.
Calmugarela, me cancines var eso. Cáelo, cherro, que chulica. Cáelo, cherro.
Ay, qué cabrón. Yeah, I don't see.
We gotta find something.
I don't see shit. Yeah, well, it's
What
nothing.
the hell? Where is it? I don't see it at all.
It's gonna be a jump scare.
I bet.
That'd be funny. That'd be so
that'd
good.
be really good.
Y'all said you wanted a jump scare.
Yeah. All right, go back to
Right there.
Oh, I think that's it.
No, that doesn't mean that's not shit. It's not. That's not conclusive enough of anything.
It's not 10 feet tall.
Yeah, no.
Keep looking.
That's the body cam footage.
That's just the initial body cam footage.
Okay.
Again, there's
But-
a super cut of this of like, if we can find this. Let's see if this
Play this.
This
Play
is
this.
2 minutes.
Yeah, play that.
I'm not
The
sure.
thing I can see in the backyard is a tall creature, probably around 8, 10 feet tall, very thin. So I called my dad. He went to the backyard and he saw the same thing, the same creature I saw. He told me to go inside the house. At this point, we all freaking out, me and my family. And here's the video where we were in the backyard area.
Same video
You,
real
can
quick.
you cannot see it too good, but on camera, but it's there. Here's a video.
It's the same thing. Yeah. All right.
Well, hold on. Let's see what happens after this now.
Yeah, they're just gonna play this over.
Yeah, we gotta find the fucking full version.
Top right, you see a shadow come in, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Fuzzy, if you
It's
saw
not
it on
enough.
Twitter, just send me a link.
Let's see if I can find it.
Just
Keep
text.
searching.
Just text me a link.
This is interesting though. This is.
This is very different from anything else we've seen.
What's
though.
that
Yeah.
one? What's that one?
This one?
On the right? You see that one? The thing it's circling?
Yeah.
What is it circling?
A blurry
Yeah,
image. I mean, that
nothing.
doesn't show
No,
us
we're not
anything.
there yet. We're not there yet. I want to see the one that says the private property. I don't know what that is. That's nothing.
Short version.
Yeah, I want to see the one that says private property or whatever.
And it might have got pulled. I
Yeah,
mean, if this is like
yeah.
an open investigation, they might be pulling shit actively.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what I was thinking. What's that one? All
This is the dash cam footage, it looks like.
right, go for that one.
Alien craft and backyard
Go for that
family.
one.
Normally discount is nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further. So if you guys see anything, especially in your backyard, please call 911. We'll come over, okay?
Imagine a cop saying that to you, though. Hey, just so you know, we've got reports of
planting those
aliens.
subs, too.
If you guys see anything,
So far.
call us immediately.
They said they saw something fall from the sky. They checked their backyard and they saw something with like 8 to 9 feet, no clothes, green
men.
Wow. Not human, with like the eyes were glowing and they did not. It was not a human being.
Who is this officer?
This guy rips.
Just trying to cause a riot.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a believer. That's for
He's
sure.
definitely he's got to be a believer himself.
So we already checked. Huh? More than one.
Man, it was like a 7-minute video. The kid explained the whole story, and then he had cut in all these things.
Well, we're gonna.
We'll see if we can find it.
Yeah, and we can use it.
Oh, that's 7 minutes. What was that?
This?
Yeah, that's not it.
Alien Society.
Yeah.
Is this it?
My first video. I'm here to tell you what happened to me on May 1st, 2023. I'm trying to explain.
All right, we've already seen this part.
Yeah.
This is not a conspiracy.
No, we haven't seen this.
Fall from the sky.
Yeah. Well, we've seen. Yeah.
I turn around. The only thing I see.
Skip forward to
is a
see
big
if he's
light
got the
falling
stuff
from
cut
the
into
sky
this.
And out of body experience. And here's this is around the neighborhood. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is all cut in.
Video.
All right,
This is what I
skip
saw.
forward because. All
But
right,
you did miss him talk about how he had an out-of-body experience when he saw the alien. He locked eyes with it. He talks about all of that in this. We only saw like 1 minute portion of this whole his whole story.
Yeah.
He told me to go inside the house. At this point, we all freaking out, me and my family.
So now it's about to be the video we've
And
seen.
here's the video where we were in the backyard area. You cannot see it too good, but on camera, but it's there. Here's the video.
All right, so we saw this one.
We
yeah,
saw
yeah.
this one, and we'll link to this video on the page.
Yeah. Go for it. I want to see the next clip.
Brother calls me, and he told me shakingly, look behind the forklift. So I look. Keep in mind I'm facing the forklift, and then I see the alien creature. So when I saw it, it was a tall, skinny, lengthy creature. He was a gray, greenish color, and when I looked at it in the eyes, my body just froze. Like the same experience as having sleep paralysis. Keep in mind I'm staring at him, and I look at his whole body, and he has a weird-looking feet and a big face, and eyes, and you can see a big mouth.
John have.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying.
And I could hear his loud, deep breathing, and I could see his stomach moving. He would just stare at me. Seconds later,
He's reading
I
it.
start
He's
moving
scrolling through a phone, reading it.
again.
Yeah, I'm sure he prepared a statement. Yeah, trying to make sure he gets this right.
This is smart.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us.
Dude, plug your phone in.
Yeah, 4%.
Okay, where is this on
It's
your
an
property?
emergency, dude.
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
When did this happen?
Last
May
night.
1st.
Or May 1st?
That's what he says at the beginning, May 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why is this taking so long? What the hell?
I'm waiting for the police to come, and you could hear footsteps in the backyard area, and a loud whispering, like you could hear whisperings. We were in the living room area, and you could hear footsteps on the roof. So we waited a little bit for the police. When they arrived, they told me I told them what I saw, and they were kind of freaked out. Here's the body cam of the officer.
Okay. Now, it's more than an hour after that bright light. Officers meeting up with the caller and his family.
What'd you see?
It is May 1st, yeah.
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big. That's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
What I saw right now, I do believe in it.
Police walk into the backyard to investigate, but Metro.
So they went in the backyard.
What you were about to see it,
and
but
one of
Metro
the
blocked
officers
out
pointed
the
at
footage
floor,
for private
and it was a
property
perfect
reasons.
circle.
It's
Here's
right
a
there.
photo of the
There's a
circle.
lot in there. All right. Also, the fact that this happened May 1st and it's just breaking now. What the fuck is up with that?
Two officers came in my house, and one of them started running to his car, driving around the neighborhood, asking passing cars if they saw a light.
What's clear, they're taking this call seriously.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others.
There was
what
also
they
a
saw.
Ring doorbell
normally
footage
this
that's
count
not
as
been shown
nothing,
yet.
however,
Of you could hear and
seeing as
see
one of my
lights
partners
from a
said they
crash.
saw it too.
Yeah. All right. Get
I'm
it.
actually
Get out.
investigating it further.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird that, but the May 1st thing is weird, right?
It's unbelievable.
Very weird. It's very weird. And it does, anytime something like that happens where it takes over a month for shit like this to get out, you think like, who's holding on to this information and wwhy are we just now getting it? Like, why is it
And why is
coming
it
out
being
now?
why is it being pushed now?
Yeah, exactly. What's happening right now?
Stop with your banks. All right. All right.
I don't think the bank thing's as big of a thing as you think it's going to be because, I mean, we've had currency changes in the past and it'll happen again. I don't think that's going to be the thing that, like, downfalls humanity.
It doesn't downfall humanity. It's just you have to have somebody to blame. So
we're gonna blame aliens,
and you can have perpetual war with them. It happened on May 1st. If you look up May 1st, that's the thing. When the occult wants a reset, they do it on May 1st. When they want,
Dude, you're so deep.
Wait, wait.
You're so.
Wait, I want to hear what he's saying. I want to hear what
hear
he's
too.
saying.
I want to hear too. But before we do, I just want everyone to know we lost Josh. Josh is gone. You know what I mean?
Cult?
It's called May Day. So if you can look up May Day and what the May 1st means to the occult, but and then I mean he's wearing a checkered shirt as well with the Simpsons on it, and it's just there's a lot of.
What's wrong with the Simpsons?
The alien he described
looks like the alien from The Simpsons.
Dude, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Wait,
You're out of control.
Well, the Simpsons have predicted things before. There's also that.
Yeah, and he
But
has
what's-
that checkered
what's
thing
the
behind
checkered
him.
thing? What's the checkered thing?
If you look at a lot of like the Freemason imagery when they see the floors, it's all checkered floors.
Dude, you might be schizophrenic, dude.
A little bit.
You're over here talking about the Simpsons fucking shirt. So, but from your perspective, the whole thing is set up. It's all has signs.
You need a scapegoat. You can't blame real people because then they're gonna show evidence that's not true.
Yeah, but Josh, Zion Williamson got a girl pregnant, and it wasn't the porn star he was dating. There was already a story going around Twitter.
I don't know about that one.
I think that was used to drown out this. That's what I think was happening.
Well, you gotta layer it. You know what I mean?
You gotta layer it. Yeah, you gotta layer it.
This is hilarious.
It just feels to me like if aliens were here, they would use something more like the financial crash to cover up the aliens, not the other way around.
One affects us more and one's
You don't
real.
think that aliens being announced as being real and actually having proof is going to cause absolute pandemonium? There's no proof of it.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think there's actually aliens, or they've fabricated aliens as something to blame for the banks?
Because we haven't seen any proof that there were actually aliens here.
Hold on. I'm curious.
It's us.
You think it's us?
I think it's us.
You think they put this together to have? This is like a CIA op or some shit.
I think they're actually going to try like Project Bluebeam and shit.
Which one was Project Bluebeam?
Where they do like it's through. You saw Spider-Man: Homecoming,
yeah.
Where what's his name does like all these crazy monsters, but they're really just drones showing like an augmented reality. There's
you think it'll be shit like that?
Yeah, because you can't.
Oh, that's so true. There's also like to think about like with AI and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to discern reality from fucking anything, even when you're there.
Yeah, and people didn't freak out because high level officials are coming out. And
You think 9/11 was a hologram? Maybe.
No, 9/11 that happened.
But you're saying shit like that, like they could have like a terrorist attack, but it was all just like a holographic bullshit thing.
No, they can have it can be a real terrorist attack, but like up in the sky, like the spaceship itself is fake.
Yeah.
And then you have just something like a drone inside of it that's launching missiles at buildings.
Oh,
I still don't.
I believe that for
You're
sure.
deep in it,
but
bro.
I believe that. I believe that.
But that is so like I would have never. But
It's China.
Well, that's the thing is like things have gotten crazy enough that like it does feel like there's nothing outside the realm of possibility.
We've also still never had anyone definitively in a high-ranking stature that's worth a damn come out and be like, here's proof it absolutely exists. It's always been the shoulder shrug shit. So until one high-ranking official comes out and is like, this is absolute proof,
Corey's mad, dude.
What day did the Pentagon say there might be a mothership in the solar system?
That was a report that they did. It was some like I forget what it's called, but there's like a project that they put together as like just looking at that question in general. They weren't saying that they've seen one.
So it was April 14th. It was around then. March. It was late
March 25th.
Okay.
I
seeing
think
that
Just
was
raised an idea. Yeah, that a mothership could be in the solar system, sending out tiny bros dubbed as dandelion seeds to explore the planets within. Yeah. But they're not saying that they've actually seen one. They're just saying like that's within. That's like that could be a scenario that happens.
Josh, you're probably right. I mean, in all aspects, if we truly had aliens land here, I think what I'm trying to, it would be a much bigger deal. Like the president would have to come out and say something. Like there would have to be an official statement from the White House. Like if it was truly like happening.
No, maybe not though, because maybe that's not maybe that's not. If they're still in a situation where, like, listen, if aliens show up and it's just two of them, we can handle two of them. They would have to make a statement if it was like there might be an invasion. So we need to let everybody know. But if it's just two fucking dudes, you know what I mean, who got lost or whatever.
Yeah, they were tripping or whatever.
What if they just want to play the winner of the NBA Finals? And they're like, yo, we're here to ball.
That would be awesome.
That'd be
Real Space Jam.
intergalactic fucking finals, dude.
And if we win, we take LeBron James.
Dude, what if we won?
What if we beat the aliens?
What if we beat the aliens at basketball?
They're like, all right, you guys get space travel now.
Or worse, what if they win? What if they come in and beat us at our own game, dude?
Oh,
and we find out it's the girls' JV team of them.
What's up with this kid now? What's up with the family now?
That's what I'm trying to find. I mean,
because if this was on May 1st,
they're all dead.
Yeah, are that? Do we
the
know where
kid's
they
a minor,
are?
so there's no name.
They've all been executed. Yeah.
And if it is quote unquote aliens, I don't think it's from outer space. I think it's from here. Because if like Bill Gates or Elon Musk, if society fell apart, they would go underground. 10,000 years later, their kin would have evolved 10,000 years. Everybody on top of the surface.
Well, you know what I've been thinking about?
Cavemen.
You know what I've been thinking about lately?
That's interesting.
Well, you know what I've been thinking about lately? We've legitimately explored almost none of the oceans.
Ever.
There could be an advanced civilization living down there, and we're just starting to come into contact with them now, like because they're developing their space program.
And
you know what I mean?
they always fly over water and shit.
Well, it's just interesting because if you look at when did Columbus sail the ocean blue? 1490. It's not been that long on Earth that we didn't even know about each other.
Right.
There could be another civilization out there, and they may be way more advanced. And also, that also means we are. With the way it works, we're fucked. We're now the Native Americans.
Yeah.
It would explain stair-step evolution, where all of a sudden we just have writing, and all of a sudden we just have the new, like we're able to forge metals and nuclear war and stuff.
Dude, how crazy would it be if that's the time that we're alive? Is when we come into contact with a new fucking form of humans that we didn't even know about on Earth.
You know.
This
is going to sound so crazy, but
or would they be
thinking
humans?
about this last night and being like, "Wow, we're alive during this time. How crazy is it to be?" It made me realize, and I know this is going to sound so crazy. I've been alive forever.
Yeah,
there's no way this is the time in which I exist. I have had other lives, and I've lived in those other times. It's just too random. It's just way too random to be like, "Oh, now I'm alive when this." Tumultuous time. But
it would have been just as crazy to have been alive when we discovered the new world.
Right.
That would have been
That would have been just as like, can you believe there's a new fucking But I don't know. But I also think listen, to get all woo-woo, I do think there is something to be said for what you're saying. I don't think you as your form has existed, but like
my energy
your
has.
energy or whatever. Yeah, I think I believe on something on those lines for sure. All right. Airplanes!
Aviation.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's so autistic.
I know. But this is going to rip, though.
This is going to be a good episode.
This is going to be good. All right, we're talking about aviation.
We're talking about fucking airplanes.
One of my fucking favorite things in the world is aviation. I don't know why. I've always wanted to be a pilot. I've taken lessons and stuff. But when I was a kid, I wanted to be like a fighter. That's like what I wanted to do, or an astronaut. I know an absurd amount of stuff about the space program too, for just absolutely no reason. But flight is the coolest thing that we can do, right?
Yeah.
The fact that we can fly,
yes.
And especially at the level that we can fly. Now we're starting to learn that there might be another civilization on Earth that's way better at than us, but the level that we can fly at, like if you look at like a fucking fighter jet, like what it can do, what it can take a human body and make it do through space is nutty. Anyways, let's look at human flight.
Long before humans took flight on the first powered flying machine, we had been obsessed with the idea of flight. Here's the timeline of some early attempts. 852 BC, English king Blodid is killed attempting to fly from the top of a temple with makeshift wing, falling to his death. This guy was like, I can do it.
So
He's
this
like,
is,
I'm a fucking king.
Dead.
So I'm gonna show you guys I'm fucking king.
Dude, you imagine you're the guy. You're like you're his fucking like you're his hand. You know what I mean? Like you're his assistant, and you're dealing with his ego, and you're like fucking, and like one day he wakes up, he's like, I'm gonna fly. And you're like, what the fuck? And then you have to get all this shit together to make this happen for him, and then you get to watch him go up to the temple and just,
hey boss, I don't think this is a good idea,
dude. And he's just dead. 1000 BC, the invention of the kite.
Okay.
That kind of started it all, really. The
kite?
The kite being invented by...
Kite. How fun are kites?
So fun.
I haven't flown a kite in a minute.
My dad has so many beautiful kites that just hang in our house because
Really?
it's huge in Pakistan when he was a kid. Flying kites, like
that
kite
makes
runner
sense.
shit.
Don't
you
they
know?
fucking
Yeah.
like
They have the battles.
The battles,
where, he used to do that when he
Isn't
was a
there
kid.
like a movie about some kid that gets raped with a kite?
It's the
or
Kite
something?
Runner. It's a book. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
It
very
was
depressing.
about my dad.
Yeah.
No.
I remember my grandma showed me that movie when I was like 8 years old, and I remember getting to the end and be like, "What the fuck?"
It's sad, man.
So
it's
sad.
Such a
It's so
sad.
not okay.
I read the book, but I haven't seen the movie.
All right, 1485, 1500. Da Vinci designs flying machines. Yeah, that guy was ahead of his time, huh?
He also he invented the parachute. He designed the parachute and the helicopter.
Yeah. No,
Da Vinci?
Uh-huh.
The first actual flying machine.
Da Vinci killed Kobe.
I mean, in essence.
The same Leonardo da Vinci.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Now the first one that actually worked though was I'm going off of memory here, but it was a lighter than air. Was the first thing that actually took us off the ground, correct?
Right.
Hot
so
air
we
balloon?
started with kites, then we worked into these like bird-like machines that didn't really work because we didn't have the technology to power them yet.
Yeah.
And then the lighter than air stuff kind of took off. But this English cleric Roger Bacon, he proposed the concept of the ornithopter, which is it's like a plane that flaps its wings like a bird.
Right. Which makes sense. We would model it after what we already know
knows how to
flies.
fly.
Yeah. I think it's interesting though that we still do not really have human powered flight. We know that the human body. I mean, we see with cyclists and shit, the human body can generate enough energy to do it. It's surprising to me that we don't have.
This guy right
You're
here.
talking about just people being able to fly?
No, I'm talking about human-powered flight, like being able to power an airplane with just like on the bike or whatever.
Oh,
like there have been
okay.
there have been a couple, but not like real useful
I thought you were saying
shit.
like a guy getting a running start.
Just fucking going for it.
So yeah.
Getting a running start. Man, you dumb as hell, bro.
Would you take what superpower would you take?
Ooh,
You could take one.
Just one.
You did one superpower, any superpower you want.
Mind reading.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because that's the one you can actually do the most with.
Yeah, I would say stop time.
That's good too.
You can do a lot with
That's
stuff.
good
It's
too.
super easy to steal.
Flying or super strength would be the most fun. That'd be the most fun.
Flying is the most fun. It's not even close.
But if I could just read minds, I would have trillions of dollars in fucking. It'd give me a month, and I would just trick people out of their money. You know what I mean?
Invincibility would be like can't die.
Okay.
right?
Yeah. How about this? If I have enough money, then I don't need to worry about being sick ever.
That's true. You can just upload your consciousness to.
That's
to
what I'm saying,
your own
dude. Money
private-
solves everything. That's
Yeah.
what I've been trying to tell my wife.
Get a job, you pregnant.
All right, go to the next one.
I would
this
fly.
is the
But fuck
first.
off. No
This
one
guy.
cares.
You would fly over mind reading?
No, I would stop time.
Stop time. Why stop time
Here's
over
the
mind reading?
problem when you say stop time.
Yeah.
It's kind of perverted. People are like, this guy wants to stop time. What's he gonna do? He's gonna touch some titties?
Yep.
No
You
one.
know?
I actually
So
wasn't thinking that at all.
that
That was 100% just in your head.
That's the most
Which makes me
perverted
think,
superpower.
Yeah, but that makes me think that's all you are gonna do.
I mean, I'm gonna do it. It's not the reason, but I'm walking. I just fucking stop time, robbed a bank, and there's this fucking bank teller with massive tits. You think I'm not gonna give it up?
You're not gonna.
Yeah, but time stops.
On
so it
the
doesn't
way
count.
out.
On the way out, you got fucking $1 million
Yeah,
cash.
how do you deal with the fact that now you have all this stolen money? You can't do anything with it.
Oh, but then I stop time and I find a way to steal. I find a way to launder.
So all you got to do, all you're doing is stopping time to just. What you're saying is you just need a break.
you
just need to just chill for a second.
No, I'd fly.
That's funny.
The
All right,
li- the-
September 19th, 1783. The first hot air balloon flight is carried out by the Montgolfier brothers.
Montgolfier.
All right,
Versailles.
whatever.
Versailles.
The Frenchies.
Yeah.
The French boys.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's what the balloon actually looked like, by the way.
Are
Yeah,
we
it's
gonna
all
get to
fancy.
blimps eventually?
Yeah, eventually.
Blimps is next.
Okay. I want to talk
Because
about
they were
blimps.
next. All right, go to the blimps.
Isn't there only like 25 blimps in the world right now?
Oh, well, yeah, we don't really use
Yeah,
them
because they're not
anymore.
very useful.
But that's
Because
I-
if there's any like a light breeze,
Hear me out.
you're fucked.
Tell me that's not the best way to fucking flex if you're a rapper right now.
Is to buy
I
a
got
blimp?
a fucking blimp.
Yeah.
There's 25 of these left. I fucking got one. I'm going to fucking.
How much is it? Look for blimp for sale. Let's see if Big Lap can pick this up.
All right.
Pick up the tab on this one.
Pick up the tab on our blimp. The off the phone blimp, dude. Blimp for sale.
480
Small
bucks.
airships.
Those don't count.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
what
about
I'm
the big
talking
ones.
about.
Look up how many commercial grade blimps are there.
Goodyear blimp for sale.
It costs $100,000 to fill up with air for one trip.
See what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just get a couple people. What are you talking about? Airships.
Look up how many
Pew, pew.
blimps are there. Look up how many blimps are
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Look at. Go to that.
25.
Why are there
25.
only 25 blimps left?
That's what I'm
Open
saying,
that
dude. It's a
up.
fucking flex.
It's a flex.
To have a blimp right now.
Dude, how much of a... You think owning a boat is a pain in the ass? Now your boat's in the sky.
You know, like girls on Tinder, like, who's got a blimp? Who's got a blimp
A
for
blimp?
the summer?
Why, wait, go back to that article.
They only travel 150 to 200 miles per day.
Yeah, it's not an efficient way to fly at
It's
all.
a flex. It's to leave your arena show in a blimp.
Plus, there's also that big problem where, like, sometimes they go... You know what I mean? They just, like, catch on fire. We used to fill them with hydrogen. How dumb was that?
Oh yeah, fuck.
That was the problem with the old Hindenburg. Is that in the you didn't put that in? God,
So if you see a blimp, you're seeing probably
One of the last.
one of the last or only working blimps right now.
yeah, it's not very good technology. But they were very popular in World War II, right?
Yeah, the Zeppelins.
Yeah.
The Zeppelin bombings of, was it London? The London
I
Zeppelin
have
bombings
no idea. I just know that the Germans had a lot of them.
Yeah.
Even that, though, the Hindenburg was a German blimp.
Yep.
What year was Hindenburg? 37.
May 6th, 1937.
I mean, can you imagine watching this thing and you're like, somebody fucked up, dude.
There was a dude that was before the Hindenburg. This dude made a steam-powered airship. It was kind of like the first blimp.
All right, open that up. Yeah.
Henry Gifford, a French engineer and inventor, took note of Julien's design. He built a full-sized airship, a cigar-shaped, non-rigid bag that was 143 feet long and had a capacity of 113,000 cubic feet. He also built a 3-horsepower engine, which is like nothing.
Nothing.
The engine weighed 250 pounds and needed a 100-pound boiler to fire it.
Oh my god.
17
miles at a roughly a speed of 6 miles per hour. Not bad.
Yeah.
So he traveled for
Not
3 hours. He's
bad.
like, get me down.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You also, the problem with the blimp is you don't really know where you're going.
Right.
You know what I
You got
mean?
no control.
It's just you're going. You got to be going. That's a leisure trip.
Mhm.
You can't fly on business in a blimp somewhere because you're not gonna make it.
No, but you can, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a rapper, you don't show up in a blimp, but you leave in a blimp, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's fucking
And
awesome.
then somebody's got to pick you up and take you to where you were
yeah,
actually gonna
yeah.
go. Yeah. It is just a waste of time.
It's
Dude,
so cool.
Humans were so insane. The first parachute used, this dude in 1797 was the first human to descend from a hot air balloon using a parachute. Almost 300 years after Da Vinci designed the parachute, they were doing this shit with nothing.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, you got to be crazy to just jump out.
Yeah, but there's no Netflix. You're like, whatever.
Yeah, I guess there's just nothing to
So
do.
it's like I'm
yeah.
not gonna miss the next season of Stranger Things. Back then, it's like this is just fucking life.
Go
bro.
forward. Keep going forward. I kind of want to move up in. All right, getting close.
All right, so this is the precursor. This dude, blimp, circumnavigated. He flew it around the Eiffel Tower. It was a big event in the world. Alberto Santos Dumont. He ended up being a very big name in aeronautics.
That's sick, dude. Yeah, this is also at a time where you could just do shit. Like, no one would let you do shit like that now. You couldn't just go fly around the Eiffel Tower. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's too many regulations and
Yeah.
shit. No, I agree with you, yeah.
All right, bro. Now we're talking, dude. Now America shows up. America shows up. 100 years later, we have fucking planes. Now we're ready to go, dude. Near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, Orville and Wilbur Wright make the first successful flight in history of a self-propelled, heavier-than-air aircraft on December 17, 1903. Orville piloted the gasoline-powered propeller-driven biplane, which stayed aloft for 12 seconds and covered 120 feet on its inaugural flight. Did this fly again?
Yeah, they did it 3 times on this day. Orville went first. He was the younger of the two. He won a coin toss, so he got to be the first person to fly a plane. What you can see in this top picture here, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. This is how he flew it.
Yeah, laying down.
Strapped to it and laying down.
Yeah.
And this was this was like after, right before this, the big thing was biplanes that were gliders.
Was it on a beach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in North Carolina. Here's footage of it.
There's footage of it?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, where was this shot, huh? I don't know. Shadow's not lining up.
Banks must have been collapsing.
Yeah, there's no way that this is the music that they used.
It's so crazy that 40 years later was World War II and we were just using
Well, I mean, that's also like computing is the same way, where you like from the start of when it starts to where it is now, it doesn't really make sense how much progress.
I mean, not
we've
even
made.
15 years later, they're using it in World War One.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And you would drop bombs literally with your hand.
Really?
Yeah, out the side.
Yeah, they just like.
Well, there were planes in. Never mind. I about said something so stupid.
What were you gonna say?
I almost said, I think there were planes during the Civil War.
Not planes, but I saw a picture. They caught a pterodactyl. So.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking this guy with the pterodactyls, dude. Could you imagine though if you could go back in time and just give like the US military just like a fucking give the North like one tank and one like A-10 Warthog and just watch them fuck up the fucking I mean it gives you a flight gives you such an advantage, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep going.
That's what I'm saying. Birds could fuck us up if they wanted to.
Yeah, they're just not smart enough though, and they're not trying to. Here's the thing about when you can fly, they're relaxed, dude. They don't
it's
need
like
to I'm flying through the clouds and shit.
I literally just flew over the fucking.
Yeah,
Arboretum.
it's hard
I'm
to like
cool.
maintain wanting to kill people when you're just chilling up there, dude.
Seeing the most beautiful sights all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly, dude.
I wanted to see.
What happened to the?
We're at 1937, so we're not quite to the Hindenburg yet, but
Spirit of St. Louis. All right, this guy is. I just watched the movie with what's his name?
DiCaprio.
No, what? That's
The Aviator.
You're thinking of that's
different.
not the
Catch Me If
Spirit
You
of.
Can.
It's not the
Yeah.
same guy.
Different guy.
Charles. That's Howard Hughes. Interesting guy. A very interesting guy. But no, this is Charles Lindbergh. He flew from somewhere in London, right, or England, somewhere, and he was the first transatlantic flight, nonstop.
Right. Yep.
Which at that time is like that's insane to do. My man just bailed
Over the ocean?
Over the ocean. I mean, it can just all go wrong. He was up. How was it? Was he in the air like 28 hours or some shit? Because he only flew at like 100 miles an hour.
What's up with this bitch Amelia Earhart?
We're not there yet.
Oh, dude.
33 hours and 30 minutes.
33 hours, dude. And there's also like he doesn't have an iPod. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a book.
But
You
he
know-
just flew over the whole ocean for 33 hours. Like,
New York to Paris.
In the movie, they actually they talk about like him starting to like go crazy and shit like halfway through. Like he just like, because time doesn't even like. I mean, could you imagine how long that must have felt? It must have felt way longer than 30. Because think about it, you don't have any. You're just all you're listening to is the fucking engine and just praying you're going the right direction. And he didn't even have a He didn't even have a window. He could only look out the side.
That's the flight path. So it was New York to Paris right here.
Dude, this is men were men, dude. This guy's such a G.
I mean,
are you kidding me?
That's so crazy. That
by
he did
yourself over the pond. I mean, that's insane.
this. He just had that desire in his heart. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
"Fuck
also
it."
flew from San Diego to New York first.
Right.
Even that's nutty.
And then his baby got stolen.
Oh, that's right. No, what? No, wasn't there something weird with that? Didn't he steal the baby? No, there's something weird with that.
A literal baby.
Yeah,
that
a
was
literal, an actual his baby. Yeah.
The Lindbergh baby kidnapping. This was like a big. March 1st, 1932, Charles Lindbergh Jr., the 20-month-old son of aviators Charles and Ann Lindbergh, was abducted from his crib in the upper floor of their home in East Amwell, New Jersey. It was like
This was after his flight, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
He was already like a American hero.
More banks collapsing? Who knows?
Wait,
At approximately 9 p.m.,
was the baby supposed to go with him? Was he supposed to take the baby on the flight?
No, like, you imagine you're watching him leave. You're like, no, the baby.
You forgot the
You
baby.
forgot the baby.
He's supposed to go see Paris.
Dude, he only took 3 sandwiches with him. You know how crazy that is?
What?
I'd have been so hungry.
there's a ransom note for this. Yeah, they left a ransom note. I forget what the outcome was.
I also forget why he did it. Like, because he was also like kind of a nobody, right? Before doing the flight. Whatever. We're off in the weeds on this. Who gives a shit?
Well, that's why he did it. To
Yeah.
be someone.
To be someone, dude. Is that the goal in life?
I mean, at that point, it was like, okay, are you gonna be a cowboy or are you gonna
Right.
fucking, what are you gonna do?
All right, go next.
That dude invented the first liquid-propelled rocket 1 year before this flight. All right, and we get the jet engine in 1930, and then 32, we get Amelia Earhart, and she just did the same thing that Charles Lindbergh did in 27.
5 years later, and didn't she crash and die?
She did, well, not on this flight.
Not on this flight. She did the
She
first.
successfully completed it.
Yeah, she successfully completes this one. Then she does another flight, like into. Was she a Bermuda Triangle one?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's theorized that that's where she disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle, never to be heard from again.
Oh, we should do a whole episode on the Bermuda
Triangle.
Triangle.
Good fucking job, Darian. That's
Yeah.
what we need.
That's a good one.
Great job.
We still have
was
never
was this bitch gay?
I mean,
I can Google it.
do we need to? Well, I mean, hold on. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what if she
First
was
of all,
fucking hot as hell?
she
How
was
much
not-
cooler would Amelia Earhart would be so fucking, I mean, people know who she is, but like I had to fucking, ask what really happened. She would be a cultural icon if she just had double D's. If she just had rockin' tits. If Amelia Earhart
are you
rockin'
talking
tits,
about?
she would be like that the Arm & Hammer girl. There would be tattoos, merch, old museums. There would be dude, if she had rockin' tits.
Look up Amelia
And you
Earhart.
pause time and grab them.
Look up Amelia
Right before
Earhart
she took
merch.
off.
Look up Amelia Earhart merch.
Right before she took off, I'd pause time, steal her bra. And she'd be up there. She'd be like, "Where's my bra? I swear I put it on."
I love it, dude.
Look up Amelia Earhart merch for men.
I mean, that shirt kind of rips.
Why did I click on the bobblehead?
I don't know.
That
You're
was
terrible.
An accident.
That shirt kind of rips right there.
This
Go
one?
right.
Fourth from the right.
Right. Keep going. Right there.
Classic.
Dude. I'd wear that.
That's actually fire.
That's pretty sick.
But again, if she just had a giant ass on her.
She was a redhead.
Yeah, she's a strawberry blonde, if you ask me.
Was
All right, go back to
Earhart
the-
her like real name, or it just happened to go that way that she loved flight?
Earhart?
It was Earhart.
Earhart.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Go back to the-
Earhart.
Go
I
back
always
to the
thought it was Earhart.
presentation.
Yeah.
It's Amelia Earhart.
Yes.
That's not how they taught it in school. Then my teacher didn't say Amelia
Oh
Earhart.
shit, Mandela effect.
I'm swearing to God on this one, bruh.
Allah.
I'm swearing to G on this one, bruh. On my mama.
All right, go to the next slide.
This is the first,
We did an episode on the Mandela effect already.
No, we could.
Add it to the list.
All right.
first modern airliner was the Boeing 247. took flight in 1933. This is a picture of it boarding. Back when they had to weigh you to know where to put you on a plane so it wouldn't crash.
Germany's Heinkel 178 is the first fully jet-propelled aircraft to fly. That one was cool. All right, this is the G now. Here's where we get. Here's where we get to the fucking American badasses, dude. Charles
Jokr.
fucking Jokr.
Never
you know
heard
this
of him.
guy?
Jägermeister?
Jokr the Meister. What? Why do you do this? We were just at the presentation.
Because I was gonna get a video of him flying.
No, we don't need a video, dude. All right, here he is, dude. Charles E. Jokr pilots the Bell X-1, first aircraft to exceed the speed of sound in level flight. So before they even did this, like, there was a lot of people that believed you couldn't fly faster than the speed of sound.
Oh,
So
shit.
it was like a big deal. It was like people thought he was going to crash. They thought it was irresponsible to even try. There was like theories that like it could cause a chain reaction in the atmosphere and like fuck everything up or whatever. He did it with 2 broken ribs, right?
I believe so. I have to look it up.
He almost couldn't close the hat. So he fell off a horse like the night before.
What a retard.
No. This guy was a badass, dude. This is back when like test pilots were like fucking
Yeah.
This is part of the way I hate that they portray like the astronauts in history now as these like American like family like orient whatever. These guys were like wild fucking test pilot rock star.
There was no family.
They were fucking.
It was I might die today.
Hell yeah. Every day was I might die today. This dude got in this plane and just fucking took off and went faster than the speed of sound, dude.
Well, maybe we can go faster than the speed of light then. If they used to think we couldn't go faster than the speed of sound.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We don't really know that.
Yeah.
We don't really know that. And the math doesn't make sense to anybody. I don't believe that anyone really understands that math.
Oh, what's that mathematical equation that no one can solve or whatever? X plus
3x. We should do a whole episode on 3x plus 1.
3x plus 1.
Yeah, dude. There's a theory that was created. Do you know what 3x plus 1 is?
Mm-mm.
So it's a function. 3 go down.
Collat's
Right there.
conjecture.
Yeah.
It's the most famous unsolved problems in mathematics.
Yes. So basically, any integer that you plug in for n will eventually reduce down into this like 3-number loop. And the idea is that if you could solve it by knowing if there's an integers that you plug in that would never reduce down into that loop. And it's been so hard to prove that there's actually the leading theory is that this was actually created by the Russians, the Soviets, to keep our mathematicians occupied with something that just went nowhere.
During Project Paperclip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Well, I don't know if it would have been at that time because Paperclip was right after World War II, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I think during the Cold War.
It
I
was
think you're
it was
right.
during the
Yeah, I
space-
think you're right.
yeah,
Yeah.
war.
I think you're right.
In 2010, someone said that this is such an extraordinarily difficult problem. It's completely out of reach of present-day mathematics.
They also you're also kind of, as far as I know, I mean, I don't live in the world of mathematics, but as far as I know, if you kind of like take this problem serious, like if any of your peers were to find out like you're working on this, you're kind of looked at as like a crackpot.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're working on 3x plus 1.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my thing is, so like you're trying to prove that a certain number will not reduce to this 3-number loop.
Right.
Why are you trying? Who's trying? Why? What is the point in trying to prove that? I feel like this is what it is, and it's like that's like trying to prove to me a complete fucking imbecile. It sounds like someone is trying to prove 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 4.
Well, it's kind of like working backwards. So it's like the problem is if you here's the real proof would be that you'd have to find a way to prove that it's never going to reduce back because you can't try it infinitely.
Oh, okay. So you need to prove it. You can't prove that
you can't prove that it won't reduce back because if you keep working it out, you don't know if eventually
it's
it will.
unproved both ways.
Yes.
Okay.
I honestly, we're dumbasses.
Right,
so I'm probably not even explaining this. I probably don't even really understand this correctly.
Yeah, I saw like a
anyways.
10-minute
I
YouTube
just
video
think
on it.
I just think it's interesting that one of the leading theories is that they just created this to keep us fucking
That's so
occupied.
awesome.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious. We don't need to do a whole episode on just that, but we could do a whole episode on those on different
Unsolved problems.
yeah. Because there's also, I think there's like $1 million prize if because that's part of what makes it worth working on is if you do solve it. I think it's $1 million from some company or whatever.
I just pulled it. 120 million Japanese yen.
About $1 million.
So
US dollars.
it was the Japs that put it out there.
Oh, dude, you cannot say Japs like that. I mean, where do you think we are, dude?
It was the Japanese that put that out there, right? That would make the most sense if it's Japanese prize money. Oh yeah, we'll give you this money if you find it.
Well, I think that the prize for it has only been around not for that long. The problem itself has been around since the 30s or whatever. Anyways, go back to aviation. That was a fun little tangent. That'll be a clip.
That will. All right, this is the last slide. We left it off here. So.
Yeah, see, what I wanted was like planes and shit, but it's all good. We're having fun. Yuri Gagarin is the first man in space, 1961. You know what's funny is he became so famous after that, he refused to go back, and then he just mysteriously died in a routine plane, in a routine flight, crashed his plane.
Damn. He ain't go.
They killed their
or he knew something and they just decided to take him out.
1962, John Glenn is first American to orbit the Earth, or so they say. 69, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, first humans to walk on the moon. You think we went to the moon?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I
would because we haven't gone back and like no one's done a TikTok on the moon yet. I would say no. I would say we haven't been to the
Maybe
moon.
we have been back. Maybe we have a moon base though.
To that would make sense then. Yeah.
Maybe we have a Mars base.
Either we've been going continuously and they haven't told us about it,
or we didn't go
or
at
we
all.
never have gone.
Or
Next year we're going back to the moon.
I know that. Now that's a public program, but there could be a base up there, dude.
Oh, that's true, like a private base.
Or we went and they told us to get the fuck out and don't come back.
The moon, the moon people.
The moon people.
Who's up on the moon?
I don't know. The conspiracy theory is that the moon's hollow. Oh. And it's just a big base. And that's why we just
like
see one side
a
of
Death
it.
Star shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was like.
Do you know how many people would have to be up there for that to make sense?
500,000. Is what the conspiracy.
Dude, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind, bro.
This is what
I want to write a show. I want to write a sitcom about the first comedy club on Mars.
That'll be fucking great.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I want to write a sitcom about heaven being real.
All right.
And it's just like a town, you know? And it's
that's what's that show called?
Miracle Workers?
No. The Good Place.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
Oh, and it ends up being hell.
Yeah.
My thing would be that like even though you're in heaven, you're just a regular guy and like Jesus is like, you know, and all these cool like celebrities, they're VIP, and like you hear like, oh, Michael Jackson's in the club tonight.
There's no way Michael Jackson's up in heaven.
He's the king of pop.
He's burning in hell.
No kids at the concert. That's the only rule.
What if we're in heaven now? What if this is heaven?
Yo, feels like it, man. You got a friend like you.
Come on, dude. My life is a waking nightmare. This would suck if this was fucking heaven.
All right. Is that it? Or we got anything to say? China wants to start using moon soil to build lunar bases. Go for it, you fucking...
This is...
You almost said...
I was so close to saying it. Come see me at the comedy mothership, baby!
Are we over an hour?
Yeah.
All right. We'll wrap this one up. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, unsubscribe, and subscribe
resubscribe.
again.
Loop our videos. Queue them all up. Loop them. All right.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.